and welcome once again to the G2Poker.com TV tournament series. Another week, another special TV bounty tournament where knocking us out nets you €50 and the winners walk away with a share of the €3,000 prize pool. I'm Laura Cornelius and the man sat beside me with a slightly quizzical look on his face is Steve Hill. Steve,
yes.
I heard you recently free-rolled into the Irish Open.
You heard, because I just told you about 2 minutes ago. But yeah, I free-rolled in for nothing, of course, free, and free-rolled all the way out on day 2, no prizes.
Yeah.
But I was recognised by a slightly refreshed Irishman who sat down at our table and said, I've seen you somewhere. Ooh. So hello to him, and please leave me alone.
He's famous now. Well, if unlike Steve, you're not sure how the tournament works, then here's a quick refresher. This Monday's G2 Poker TV tournament saw 91 entrants stake their claim to the €3,000 in prizes, with only the top 15 lucky enough to make it to the money and the winner snaffling over €800 for his or her troubles. This week's tournament was particularly feisty, which certainly showed when it came to our bounties and some of the early action at the tables. So we're early on at the table here. Blinds are 100 and 200. I have just under my starting stack with 13,675. Middle position 8-2. Well, you know, that looks like quite a nice hand. I would normally shove with that.
That's an insta-shove, isn't it, for you?
Of course.
Absolute monster.
Do you know what? Playing this tournament, though, I really can't play my normal game of poker. It changes so much. With hands I would normally go a bit crazy on, I cannot. You have to play such a tight game when everyone's after your bounty, don't you?
An enormous bounty on your head.
It's really annoying. I just want to play every hand and I know I can't because everyone's going to call me.
So that's an incredibly tight fold from you, that 8-2.
That 8-2 was an incredibly tight fold.
Masterful. What have we got left in there? We've got 3 aces out there and a king. This could get quite messy.
It could indeed. No one's raised the pot though. What do you think to that?
I think that's fairly weak play all round.
Yeah.
I mean, I could understand ace-5 suited coming in. At least you know where you are with that kind of hand.
Flop goes down, 5, queen, 2, 2 diamonds.
So ace-5 is ahead with his 5. There's not a great deal for anyone else.
Someone going to make a play for it though?
I think a big, 600 here probably takes it down.
Seeing as no one raised the pot, in the first place.
But a four-way pot, trying to steal a four-way pot is quite difficult. Because someone's going to have a bit of something. Everybody checked, I see.
I think if I was super hands, though, I may have to have gone for a bit of a
We suddenly have a leader here. Super hands, obviously named after the incredible character from Peep Show. I wonder if it is actually him.
Oh, yeah.
Hands, what a man.
He's the tall, lanky guy,
yes,
right?
Yes, he's the special needs. What does he do?
Okay,
he's in good shape here. Smooth call.
If I was super hands, maybe I would think that one of those players did have a hand. They were just checking it, cheekily.
I think if he raises there, he scares off Zeus 13. As a Greek god against
Zeus was the king of the gods, Steve,
Channel 4 character.
Not just a Greek god, king of the gods.
Really? Very educational, this programme. How's this going? He's going to have to make a kingly bet if he's going to take this down.
Yeah, I think if he just shoved all in now, he'd take it.
I'd like to see a minimum raise here. That's a bold attempt to take it. Rubbing his hands in glee. Well, he's got to re-raise. He's got the set with the ace kicker.
Come on.
Oh, there we go. Correct.
Oh, okay.
Correct move.
And so a fold?
Instant fold. Or if he's getting really crazy, he could shove and shoot himself in the foot.
That wouldn't be very comfortable.
Discretion, the better part of valour there for the king of the gods.
Well, it's pretty weak, though. I would have liked to see some more raising early on in the hand there.
Yeah, they allowed super hands to make that hand, really.
Yeah.
But
okay.
You weren't involved.
I wasn't involved, no.
Just as well. He's gone. We've lost hands. We're on a different table. It's me.
I have to say, I didn't play too many hands. I was very conservative this week with my play, just because in previous hands there are just too many callers.
Enough about you.
Okay, sorry, you're on. I'm trying not to take your screen time.
I played atrociously the whole time. I was tired and angry, which is appalling time to play poker. On tilt by this stage.
Oh, no.
Jack 10, I really should get rid of it, but suddenly there's value in the pot.
Well, you're on the button. And it would be 2 overcards to the 5s and 7s.
So yeah, interesting to see what other people
yeah,
had.
I think I'd probably go all in with that.
At this point, I'm thinking, I'll just fold this, save it for another day, and then let's have a look
go
what
all in.
happens. Yeah, I've had a few bad beats before
You need
this.
a double up.
Things with the bounty, people just play.
Don't give me a min
People just
raise.
played to the river and just.
You called it. No, you should have shipped all in.
Took on my chips. All in with 10 jack at that stage. Are you mad?
But you've only got 8,000 chips.
Yeah, and the blinds are 200.
True, it's quite early
I've
on.
got 32 big blinds.
Well, let's see this flop.
Well, let's see this flop. But to my mind, this looks okay for me.
Oh, yeah, it does. That's quite evil.
So now,
Can you get away from this?
Well, why do you think
No.
you're showing it?
Top hand. Well, no, you've got top pair, to be fair, so...
Oh, it's still shameful. Yeah, this is
It's
based on
not
anger.
shameful. You've got top pair. You think you've got the
Never
best
go
hand
bust
there.
on top pair.
You might think the other players have ace king, ace queen.
Well, look at this overbet. In retrospect, this overbet suggests he's got something and he's trying to protect it because he doesn't want anyone to hit a flush or a straight.
I don't know. I don't think you did anything that wrong there.
It's basically an anger all in. Obviously, I'm even more angry when the cards come over. Well, it's very kind of you. But,
This is me talking.
it's an abomination.
I don't think he cares. No, but I think I would have just gone all in at the
So I'm
beginning.
drawing very thin for, what am I looking for here? A possible straight. That's about the only way out, isn't it?
Running.
It's
Jacks.
just like watching my death throws. But there's a full house for him. That would pretty
Yeah.
much clinch it. Good night,
You have a
Vienna.
9% chance. It's not going to happen. And was that it? Is that all we're going to see of you, Steve? Just that one
That was my
hand?
tournament done.
Oh.
That was the highlight, in fairness.
Oh.
Picture now a very angry man sat at his desk.
Well,
There
at least
may
you
have
haven't
been
broken
language.
anything. I think the worst I did was slam my hand down. I think I nearly broke my hand. It was on New Year's Eve.
Had you been drinking?
I hadn't actually. I had to drink after that though to get rid of the pain.
Lovely story. Right, we're back with you and Superhands and the Greek god.
Right, on the button, 9-7. Looks good, no?
I'm glad I turned up for that one hand.
Yeah. So looking at the table, our big stack is Kostas, who was quite active at the table as well. Kostas has over 20,000 in chips. It's a call from Zeus. Again, we're seeing lots of callers.
What about that call with
I'd like
ace
to see
two?
Fandango maybe raise it up a bit here.
Can you do the fandango? Yes, he can.
Can you do the Fandango?
Please don't sing.
Sorry. It's a fold from me.
Someone could be watching.
I can't believe I folded.
What did you fold? 9-7.
I did a lot of folding.
Powerhouse.
In fact, I was a bit concerned. Everyone at the table was just going to think I was such a conservative player, and I'm not normally like that.
So you're trying to build an image so they'd believe you. At the Irish Open, I was told I had a very strong table image.
Irish Open
Shortly before I bust
Irish
out.
Open
You
that.
started it. Hell of a
5-10
tournament.
ace.
So Zeus with his
Zeus
garbage
is
ace
ahead.
is. Oh no, he hasn't taken the lead.
Oh,
He
no,
thinks he's taken
fives.
the lead. Smeed with trip 5.
Oh, a cheeky check from Sir Mead.
Hey, you always got to check it. Then again, there
Yeah.
are 2 clubs out there. He doesn't want to be too complacent.
No, in case someone else has 2 clubs, but they don't, which is lucky for him.
Zeus
Fandango
likes his ace.
folds it.
Fandango gone. Didn't fancy the gut shot.
A re-raise or a call? What do you think?
Oh, it's flat cool.
We did say that once we'd done it.
No, it didn't. It was about a second before. What are you on, a time delay? Of course he's going to call it.
And a turn. Come on, let's have another ace. Make it interesting.
Well,
oh,
that's
and
the-
there's the club. See, that's the scare
That
card
is a scare card.
for Smead.
In fact, Zeus does have the...
Has 1 club.
yeah, he can't believe that's that helpful.
You got to... He's checked it.
But in his head, he's just got to say there's no clubs out there and carry on playing normally.
Zeus now has got to go for it, I think, and pretend he's got 2 clubs. No? No. Shut up, Laura.
It's just scaring each other off. They're circling each other like
Yeah.
a pair of cats.
Okay, and the river.
Oh, well, that's a dream.
Oh, wow, quads for
Quad
Smead.
5
now,
for
how does
Swede.
Smead play this quickly before he puts in?
Is
Checks it? Or?
It'd be very hard not to make a bet at this stage, I think.
Yeah, you'd have to make a little one.
Because
How much?
if he checks behind, he'd be furious. 2,000. 1,700.
Okay,
That's
nearly.
a thin value
About
bet.
quarter?
I think you call it a very thin value bet. I think he may get paid off.
It's a call.
That's nicely done.
Yeah, he did that right. Nice hand for Smeed. Well done. Quads.
NHWP.
So that takes Smeed up to just above starting stack, which is 15,350.
You're just below the starting stack, I see.
Indeed. I've made a bit more at this point, though.
That's charity.
I must have played a hand here.
Cripes. You can't remember it? You're kidding me.
Do you remember every hand?
I remember every hand I've ever played.
Yeah.
Don't remember what day it is.
Got Rain Man commentating with me here.
52 matches.
A6.
Not a great deal here to write home about. You've got to be tempted by the 10-8. That's a pretty hand.
Folds it.
Very pretty hand.
It is a fold. Am I going to get involved with my 10-8 suited?
Surely you remember.
Oh.
What are you thinking there?
Well, I hadn't played a few hands in a while. No one else was getting involved. I
Weirdly,
thought I might get away with this.
You are actually in good shape.
Yeah, I thought I might get away with it.
A squeeze from PCE Laura.
Indeed.
Massively dominated.
I found a spot and I went for it.
Very good. You've been reading the books.
Ace 2 10. What a flop.
Dream.
Perfect.
Hard to get paid here, though, isn't it?
Well, we'll see. Yeah, it's a check. Do I check behind or do I make a tiny little raise?
Are you scared of the ace at this stage? Would you have limped in with an ace?
No, I'm not scared of the ace because
do you think he would have raised?
I think he would have re-raised, yeah.
What's 1,200? A little probing bet?
A little probing bet. Do you have anything? No. Okay, I'll
Scared
take the
him
pot.
off.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's pretty conservative, but you win. You know, it's better to win a small amount than lose
I was
everything,
pretty lucky there to
as
hit
I know.
10. But that takes me just above starting stack.
Happy days. Still fairly early doors in this, although blinds are now.
Well, we're now up to
500,000.
501,000, so we're quite a bit further on in the tournament now.
Yeah, this is moving day.
Yeah, I've got to move in. I'm under 10 big blinds now, and I've got a hand.
This is textbook. There's only one way this can go, really. I assume you're going to be up against these 10s.
Well, let's watch the action unfold, Steve. The King 8 suited
Super
has
hands.
a pop with the call.
Of course, there is a bounty on your head, so
Of course, yeah.
super hands could stay in this if and when you shove.
So, frankly, going to make a
Frankly, Mr. Shankly,
move.
just
It's a call. What do you think with for
No,
that,
I don't
though?
like
A call,
that.
yeah.
I think 10s is
Why
strong.
would you do that?
This guy gives this guy a chance to make his flush, which would be disastrous.
And I guess Frankly's worried, though, no one's got a hand, so he wants someone to go in the pot with.
Maybe he's hoping for this. Now, does hands go for the bounty? He's got to be worried about Frankly. Well,
yeah.
he's got two players behind with reasonable stacks. I think
Super Hands has got a big stack, though.
You've got to fold there, I think.
Yeah.
You've got to fold.
He does. He makes the fold. Frankly, you know, obvious, gonna call.
That should get the message to Sivas, 1. And it's now a competition between two runners.
I'm not gonna say it. Are you?
Absolutely not. It's a curfew.
Please, ace or queen. Ace or queen. No ace or queen.
5. 5 will do it.
5 will do. No.
Ace, 5, queen. Ace, 5,
Not
queen.
gonna happen.
Goodbye.
Bye, me. I tried.
So you wasted a couple more hours than me and ended up with the same amount of money.
Congrats to Frankly, though, who takes my €50 bounty and a big pot and is up to 30,107.
He's a winner, so he's already got his money back plus change.
Yeah.
And all your chips.
Happy face. Right, so we've moved on another bit in the tournament. We're 2.5 and 5,000 for blinds. Pan Poker's got 5s. We've got a few hands here. We've got Ace Queen.
This is
for Costas.
a lot of playable hands here.
Ace 2. Ace 2 want to go? Probably not. Although they've got big stack, might be inclined.
Oh, all in with the 5s.
Not once the 5s
gets
are
rid of
in.
them. I think Costas may come over the top here.
That's worth a call from Costas. Or all in.
Yeah, you got to get rid of the other players, haven't you?
Yeah, true. What about the 3s?
Your whole tournament life on a pair of 3s.
I think you've got to fold 3s.
I would say no.
Yeah, you've got to fold.
That's a no from me. It's a thumbs down.
Steve says no, thumbs down. Yep, and Coast Fox.
At best, you're 50-50 there. Or a tiny favourite. Just fold quickly.
Surely the blinds should fold. Beth's dad. We see a lot from Beth's dad.
Dad's been around, yeah.
Hello, Beth's dad, one of our regulars. Beth's dad doing really well as well. Look, 111,000. He is, of course, the big stack at the table.
Yeah, again, we have the
Yes, we're off to that
perennial
place
competition
where
between
they have
two
horses and
different
things.
hands. The ace takes it.
Yeah,
unless...
the ace is going to take this unless we can see. Oh!
Boom,
No!
I believe is the phrase.
Oh, wow. Pan Poker is not out of this just yet.
That's just a slap
Double
in the
up.
face, isn't it? He was already walking away from his laptop.
Frankly and Canonero pick up the prizes for cutting short our bounty tournaments this week. But did either of them come close to the €807 first prize? Answers after the break.